Good, welcome. So today is our first session of our Yang style Tai Chi beginner class. So what I'm planning to do is to do it from the very beginning. So we start from the postures, the basic movements, and gradually we move into some of the movements in the routine. And hopefully we'll prepare you enough for the intermediate level so you can go and continue to go into Tai Chi training. Okay, alright, now let's begin. First I will say some verbiage to start the class and I'll explain what that is. Okay, now let's get ready. 端心正一，肃整衣冠，升起空定心，向太极拳历代先师行合掌礼。Okay, put your hands together and put it in front of your face. So we show some respect. And Li, that means finish, salute. Okay, now we do the salute to each other. Right hand is a fist, left hand is a palm, put on top of the left hand, and then bend the thumb like this. So you put like this. So then we hold the arms rounded in front of our chest. That's the salute to each other. Okay, alright, good. Now as we warm up, then I will talk a bit about Tai Chi. Okay, let's go. Just lock the fingers and then we do this. Now, what I said just now is 端心正一 means we set our mind and our heart straight. 肃整衣冠 is tidy up our headgear and clothes. And we don't wear headgears, so it's alright. And 升起恭敬心 means we will set a respectful mind. And then we salute to 向历代太极拳先师行合掌礼。历代太极拳先师 means all the Tai Chi masters before us. We salute to them by putting the two hands together and show them the respect. And then I say Li Bi means commence, done. And then we did the salute to each other. That is a martial arts salute. Okay, shoulders. The martial arts salute is using the right hand to form a fist. Symbolizes martial arts, fighting, fist. Left hand is palm with the hand flat. That symbolizes the oceans and the continents in the whole world. That basically means the whole world, covered everywhere. And then we put together the palm against the hand. Then we make sure we bend our thumb. That swing arms. Bending the thumb is to stay modest. So we don't want to do this to ourselves. We do this. Put your hands here. As a martial art hand shape, that thumb bending on the side actually is self-protection. Because when you are fighting, if your thumb sticks out, and you can get caught in the clothes, in a very tight area, then you can break your thumb. So that's why we bend it. Also, it makes the palm tighter as well, so you have a very solid palm shape for fighting. Anyway, so that is the martial arts salute. Okay, alright, good. Now, let's do the waist. Since we are having a very short class, so I want to do a simplified version of the warm-up, just to get the major joints loosen up, flex out, so we are going to prevent injury. It doesn't matter how slow you do your movement, how soft you do your movement, right? If you do them repeatedly, you can get into injury. Okay, put your hand on the knee and we do rotation. The other way. Okay, kick your legs. let's do ankle. Just rock the foot over your toe. Okay, the other side. Okay, then both stand stretch. Put one leg down and make sure the knee is straight up from the floor. Don't push the knee forward too much. Okay, just here. And then you will stretch down. And try to squat down on that supporting leg. It can be uncomfortable. If it's too uncomfortable, you just readjust it. Make sure you don't pull anything. Okay, the other side. Okay, turn. Turn. Okay, all right. I'm going to assume, I know many of you have already done Tai Chi, many years actually, but I am going to assume that we're just starting from day one. We've never done Tai Chi before. So this way we can get in from the very beginning and with the same principle. Okay, good. Now, first of all, let's touch on this standing posture. So let's start from standing posture. Put your feet together. Now, you need to first find that you're standing right in the middle. You want to rock your body forward and backward slightly, and you will feel on your feet there is a place that you have your weight rested on somewhere. So if you go here, it's on the balls. Here is on the heels. So you will feel that. You want the weight to be resting on the heels, but it's not at the very end of the heels. It's about a couple inches in front of the back of your foot for people. But if you have extra small feet, maybe a little bit less. If you have really, really long feet, maybe you'll go a little bit more. Okay? So you will feel that your weight is rested on the heel, and your toes can go up and down freely. Okay? If you go forward too much, your toes don't come up. So you can come up extra and freely without losing your balance. And then you're going to dig the toes down by doing the pinky first, little finger, and all the way to the big toes. Feel in the feet and down there. Now, when you grab on the floor, don't grab too hard, but you want to grab a bit so the bottom of your center of the bottom of your feet is hollow. So you feel that way. Okay. There. Then we're going to check that left and right we're balanced. We don't feel leaning to any side. Keep the shoulders naturally drop down. Naturally drop down. Keep your elbows naturally drop down. And then the wrists naturally relaxed. Now you need to leave some space under your arms. You do that by turning the elbows. You don't do it by this. Not like this. You do it by turning the elbows slightly. There, just turn a little bit. So the elbow is pointing to the outside. A bit. That's what that's all. Okay, then we're going to go to the torso. Keep the chest down, but make sure you don't hunch over. The chest, the upper piece here, right here, needs to feel uplifted. The sternum area needs to be dropped. Okay, so just keep your chest uphold and then drop the sternum. Don't have to force it. Okay, and then you want to tuck your abdomen in by folding here a little bit. Okay, just by fold back a little bit this way. And then now naturally you relax the hip joints right here. See where that the crevice area, that is your hip joint. We call that quad. Okay, and that is an important area. You're going to hear from me a lot about the quad. So loosen the hip joint is 松胯, loosen this area. The Chinese word for this area is written with two parts, left and right. The left side means flash, and the right side means over from one point to another. So it's the flashy area that connects from one point over a gap to the other side, and that is the quad. Okay, so that's the quad. So if I'm stepping, see that's Chinese word, that is step. Left side is foot, right side is 2 points going over. Same character for this. So it's the foot that connects one point to the next. That's quad. So I'm stepping over like that. That motion is called quad. So this is the physical area we call that quad. All pronounced the same. Okay, now right there, there, relax. And keep your knees bent slightly. Don't bend your knees like this. What you want to do is you want to unlock it. Okay, just unlock the knees. You know, in school we used to do that, and somebody's standing there, you go behind the knee, then the knee goes like that, right? We used to play that game. It's exactly the same feeling. Okay, relax. There. Okay, now the last area you want to pay attention in your posture is your neck. You want to keep your neck straight up. Okay? Keep your neck straight up, but it's very difficult because we don't know if our neck is straight or not. I look at people, and you may be straight, but when you find for yourself, I don't know, is that straight? Difficult. So what you will find is two methods I use. Put the middle finger and the thumb on the collarbone, just where here, and then lift your index finger and your chin should rest on it. That's basically for everybody. That's the straight position. Okay, but a better way is to check your neck straight or not by tension checking. So you will turn your head left to right, and then I want you to feel in the neck muscles there's nothing that is pulling straight, pulling tight. Okay, you can test this by finding the wrong position, and then you will find the right position. So put your head down and then turn. Now you feel the muscles is pulling really, the muscles in the back are pulling very, very uncomfortable. You go to the side, you turn, it's even worse, right? So now you know to not having that sensation when you're turning your head. So you're turning, turn, find that position. Did you find it? No? No? Why are you shaking your head? Okay, now you found it. All right, good. So you can turn without tension, but you don't turn. That is the right position. Okay. Now that's your posture for standing. Of course, we're going to move to the left to stand a opening posture. So shift your weight to the right leg and step your left foot out, and then settle down. Now you bend the hip joints, bend the knees even more, but the rest is the same. Okay, now let's step back. We want to make sure we always shift the weight completely to the one leg, and we have 100% control before we lift the other leg and step out. So this way we want to shift totally to the right leg, then the left leg is free. It's no problem at all. See, that way your body does not get affected at all. Then you move over. Okay? And then breathe in, lift your arms in the front. Let your arms hold shoulder width apart and raise up to when the hands are at the shoulder height. And then put your hand down. When you put your hand down, you want to bend your wrist first. Come up. Keep the wrist straight, don't bend the wrist, and come down, bend the wrist. Okay. Now the handshake is to keep a little bit hollow in the palm, see this way, And make sure the fingers are relaxed. Okay, you don't want to get the fingers into this position. Fingers are relaxed. You put all the fingertips together like this, and then you will open up, and then that's how you find it. This center has to be hollow. Okay, hollow. All right. Now let's do it again. Breathe in. Breathe out. When we come up, we don't bend the wrist. Okay, keep the wrist straight. Breathe in. And then come down, bend the wrist. This is called the 坐腕. It's like the wrist is sitting there. Okay, 坐腕. Try it again. Go. Breathe in. Shoulder height, shoulder width. Breathe out. Down just below your lower abdomen. Still, the palms are hollow. And then you want to bring down to here. Here is not good enough. Okay, see, if I bring my hand down to here, this is not engaged. Only when I bring my hand down to here, the muscles are engaged. Okay, see, at this time, the muscles are tight. They are hard. Okay? Here, soft. Okay? So you want the muscles to be hard. Now, one concept about the muscles being hard, it can be confusing to a lot of people. People say, oh, we need to be relaxed. We need to be soft. Yes, the movements needs to be relaxed. The joints needs to be relaxed. The body posture needs to be soft. The movement needs to be soft. But the muscles themselves needs to be able to go soft and hard. So you will contract and extend, relax and contract. So this is a contract point position. Okay, now let's try it again from the beginning. Check all the postures, top down. Bend your right knee, shift the weight to the right leg, lift the left leg, put it down, and then let it settle down gradually, shift the weight over. Find the center, breathe in, breathe out. Again, breathe in, breathe out. One more, breathe in, breathe out. Now, at this moment, you will push your right hand down a little bit, push, and then lift the left hand, and then go push and lift the right hand. Don't lift it too high, chest level is good enough, just below the chest. Now, when you lift the hand, you want to put a little bit power in here, not on the hand, but on the arm. It's using here to lift. Okay? Now, try it again. Lift, 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 lift. Now turn as you lift. Turn as you lift. Okay? Turn right as you press the right hand down. Turn left as you press your left hand down. Okay, now our arms can go up and down freely, but don't make this into arm motion. You want to get certain fixed position in your postures. Like from the shoulder to your elbow, you don't want to be like this. You want to be a little bit tensed up. And then from here to here, you want to be a little bit tensed up. So when you move your body, see your arm is actually moving with power in here. Support with power. Down and up. Okay? Down and up. Let's try this again. Now set. Loosen up. Shift the weight. Step up. Recenter. Sinking down. Breathe in. Lift your arms. And sitting down more. And then turn and wave, turn and wave, turn and wave. turn and wave, and then as we go, we bring the foot up to this side, and then here. That will lead to the next move, which is the opening move. See, the next class we'll do this. After here, okay, so that's the very first move. And you go. See, that move, it's very important move. It has a lot of Tai Chi concept inside there. This is yin, which is negative power. This is yang, which is positive power. So when this side get pressed, you let this to develop yin, and then the yin passes the back of your body, get converted into yang, and the yang power pushes the person back, right? So it's a yin and yang exchange. We're going to talk a lot more about yin and yang because Tai Chi, the whole system is based on the setup and the exchange of yin and yang, how that is working. Okay, we're going to work that in the body, in the movements, and then later, you develop into push hands, going to work with the other person. Okay, so when you get time, watch the video, follow it. Hopefully 1 week will get you to a certain spot extent, and the next time I see you doing this, and I can see you doing very well. Okay, now let's finish. 来，端心正义，肃正衣冠，升起恭敬心，向太极拳历代先师行合掌礼。起立，礼毕，起立。When I say 下课 means class dismissed, we're going to clap our hand 3 times. Clap 1, thanks to Tai Chi. Clap 2, thanks to everybody joining the class. Clap 3, thanks the teacher who worked hard. Okay, bye bye. Have a good day.